I emailed him when I heard about the festival, and I said, I've lived in Westwood all my life. I think it is so cool that you did this and that you have the theater and the festival. And he said, well, and I said, oh, and I have a short film, and he goes, bring it down, and he watched it, and he loved it, and that was the first film that actually got accepted to the festival, Broken.
Broken is actually a symbolic gesture toward mending a broken heart, and it's a fantasy that I've had ever since I was a kid. So anytime that, you know, I would find myself with that aching pain, I would visualize mending it in the manner that is represented in this film.
Let me ask you something. You want to be an actor?
Yeah?
Well, join the club. Because everyone with a picture resume and a staple says they want to be an actor too. As an actor, my body is my instrument. That's why I keep mine in such good shape.
My name is Kelly, and...
Rose. Your name is Rose.
My name is Rose. Hello.
I always thought how cool it would be, you know, to document someone's last day of anonymity. So,
Ma'am, can I have some more coffee right now, please?
Hey, Dean! Go get him, buddy. Just play some tennis with him. You know, I mean, you hit him the ball, they'll hit it right back at you. Booyah! You know what I'm talking about.
We just finished the screening of Guy in Row 5. We're here with one of the stars and writers, Bobby Field. Hello, Bobby.
Hello.
And Jonathan Stewart, one of the directors, and Matria, one of the writers. And the first question I have is, how did you come up with the funding for the film?
We actually had a pretty unique manner of fundraising. We had 9 or 10 evenings over the course of a long period of time where we asked a bunch of our friends who are musicians to get together and play shows where we sold tickets that basically funded the making of the movie, or a good part of it.
Now, when the screenplay was finished, from beginning to end, how long did it take the whole thing to make the entire film?
A few months.
A few months of pre-production. We shot the film in 21 or 22 days. I don't remember exactly. But which is kind of interesting when you spend all this other time on the prep and the post, and then you're shooting fast, you know. So we had to be really prepared for that. And then post-production was about a full year with the editing and sound and all of that.
Now, for this film, you used 2 directors. Why did you go with that decision, and did you run into any obstacles using 2 directors? Did you butt heads at all as far as decision making?
Actually, this film worked out really well. My co-director Phil Thurman and I basically kind of worked together throughout the film from pre-production on. Although he came on early when Guy in Row 5 was still a short film that Bobby and Matri had written. And I came on a little later, more when it was a feature, but, you know, essentially kind of pooled our resources and were, you know, able to get on screen what you saw tonight.
And now tell us a little bit about the picture.
The film is about an extremely enthusiastic actor who moves from the Midwest. He's a big Titanic fan. Inspired him enough to move to Hollywood. Gets a job as an extra on a hit TV series called Rodeo Nights. And pesters his way into an audition for a series regular, and he's so convinced that he's booked a series regular role that he decides to document his last day of anonymity.
Well, thank you all for being here. It was a pleasure, and good luck with the movie. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Good luck with that.
It's an Italian-American love story and family drama that takes place in the Bronx in 1968. It's actually a story of a miracle. It's actually a fact-based story of how one moment can change your life forever.
I play the guy from Jersey who comes in and tries to steal the young lady away from her husband. And things get a little crazy. The husband gets jealous, and there's a gun involved, and you have to see the film to find out what happens, who lives, who dies. It's close to my heart. I'm a Jersey guy. It's an East Coast film, and it's been a labor of love. This film was basically made with no budget. It was done by fundraising parties. We just threw parties and donations, and it was a labor of love, and just came together, and we're very proud of it.
My film is about 8 friends who play poker every week, and it's about the night that everything goes terribly wrong. John, my main character, thinks that everyone makes fun of him and wants to take revenge, and so he engineers a freeze-out tournament so that he can win all their money and their respect, so he thinks.
A few years ago, I started hosting a Thursday night poker game. To have a social venue where my friends, who are all actors, writers, and comedians with day jobs, would stop talking about crosstown auditions at rush hour, jaded agents, clueless managers, you know, the man. Eventually, I had 8 regular players. It was Ed, my wise beyond his years best friend, Mary, the goody-goody, Chip, my neighbor slash actor slash professional poker dealer, Sarah, my ex-girlfriend, Peter, the rich bad boy, Nick, the wage slave, Tim, also known as Mr. Personality, and me.
Well, the nice thing about a small festival, and this is the first annual, so I think, you know, things will change, is that you're working with smaller audiences. You can work the audience yourself, and it's really a good chance to promote your film.